It's not very comedic. It's more of like just... Eh.
Come on, Cullen.
What is
You
it?
in the middle of a thought.
No. You did this to me. You started recording.
I did. To the bedroom. I'm gonna take you two to the bedroom.
Whoa.
I have somewhere to be unrelated to that comment. So, I'm a bounce.
Okay. Voice. Who is it?
I forget who we really should
I hate Mondays, John.
before you started recording game, we should have checked to see what his voice was.
Oh no, I guess we can't give it a silly voice.
I'm pretty I can't remember who he was, because I think Bowser Jr. was Ringo, but I also thought he was. I remember the important ones. Captain Toad is Michael Jackson. Rosalina is John Mulaney.
Luigi is Obama.
Luigi is Obama. Those are the important
Obama?
ones.
Yeah.
You guys
Who was-
wanna play Sam and Max after this episode?
Garden.
Maybe. What time is it?
12:05.
12:05. Gosh, who was the? This is gonna drive me up the wall.
It's got to be a Beatle. I swear
I'm-
it was.
The fact that I'm struggling to remember implies that it probably was a Beetle.
Ah, that's sad.
Is that supposed to
Alright,
be?
alright, everybody be quiet. Ready?
Well, cause like, don't touch the mic, maybe.
I know. Fuck off.
You fuck. We're taking a moment to appreciate the music.
Cullen,
Mason.
what's the least that someone would have to do to make you want to kill them?
The least someone would have to do?
Yeah. Like the lowest thing, and that you would want to kill them.
Oh gosh.
That's
Let's
a
see.
strangely specific question, Mason.
I don't often entertain
Thoughts of murder?
thoughts of, murder.
No, but like,
So let me think. What would someone have to do?
what's like the lowest?
Lowest?
Yeah. So like this and everything above it.
Wow. You really don't pull punches, Mason.
Probably for me, I think it'd probably be either like murdering a friend and or a family member.
I was thinking that because, like,
You can fall out. Oh, I guess. Yeah.
the first thing I thought of was, like, if they murdered a friend
That's
and managed to get it so that, like,
They got
it was
away with
impossible to prove that they did it.
That's yeah. That's what I would go to, is like murder someone, like
Because,
a
like,
friend or family member or something.
but, like, specifically if they managed to prove they didn't do it.
Yeah, well, prove in quotations.
In quotations. If they managed to,
Evade consequence.
evade the consequence.
Yeah.
Because the first thing I'd probably do in that situation is make sure their ass gets sent to jail.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
You just made the same mistake again.
Oh, I'm getting sleepy again.
Don't.
I'm trying,
He's
bro.
gonna drop the controller soon.
We need to feed you voltage Mountain Dew.
You gotta get you energized.
Exactly. Gosh.
Can't you spin on those things like 3 times?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow. The least someone would have to do.
I think that's a good answer.
That's
like,
a good answer. I don't know.
especially like the part where it's like, and they get away with it.
And they get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause if they serve their time, like,
I think that's what I would have.
I might still avenge people.
I think
but,
that's
you know.
probably my answer too then.
That's what would have to happen. It's a good question, though.
Wah, wah, wee, wah. Mason, do you happen to know a little ditty by the name of Pajama Sam?
I've heard of it. Yeah.
Jam and salmon, no need to hide when it's dark outside.
I mean, I wasn't it. Was it a show?
No, it was an old computer game.
Because I know what it is, but I've never seen anything of it or like heard anything.
Is that how gravity works?
On a planet like that, yeah.
Yeah, this is a weirdly shaped planet though. It's like curved.
It's got curves.
Normally, you know, it doesn't settle like that.
Yeah. Look at that. That's kind of jank.
People who
Super
made this
Mario
were,
128, baby.
people who made this were game devs, not astronomers.
I think I remember hearing about how getting the gravity to work was like their biggest problem with making this game.
That sounds about right, because in order to do that, I don't know anything about game development, so
Exactly.
I don't really know what I'm talking about here, but I would assume it's just because you'd have to constantly get the angle at it and like draw the direction that Mario needs to be pulled in like constantly, because it's always changing, especially in like a 3D environment. But I don't know.
Mason, I have a question.
That's it.
What if one day
Yeah.
you woke up and you and your brother had swapped bodies?
Body swap episode.
What will happen?
I don't know.
What would you do?
As my brother?
Yes, and you're your brother and your brother is you. Nice going.
You just threw yourself at him.
Like I do.
I don't know.
With a lot of people.
Okay, so for the first 10 minutes, I'd be like freaked out and be like, what is going on? And I'd have to like check if I was dreaming or not. And I'd be like, and once I found out I wasn't dreaming, I don't know. Like, how long am I? Do I know how long? I guess not. I don't know how, like, if it's permanent.
Let's say that it will end at some point,
So I
but
know,
you do not know when.
I know it will end.
Yes.
Drifting in and out.
Yes.
I mean, that means
I slapped him awake.
that means I'd have to go back to high school, and
I would hate that.
I don't know anyone there anymore. So I mean, it would suck.
And your brother would have to go to college.
Actually, I wouldn't be fine with that because he'd like fuck up my grades.
Ah, that's true.
Actually, he probably wouldn't go. We'd probably like explain it to our parents real quick, because if we're switched, that means he's also swapped, right?
He is also.
Would
He
your
is you.
parents
We
just
would-
be like chill with that, or?
With us being no, probably not.
Oh, you know, shit happens. They're like, oh, whatever, you know. Your dad's like, oh, you think this is bad? You should have seen when I was body swapped. That shit was terrifying.
It's like your grandparents describing how they got to school.
Exactly.
You had to wade through 300 miles of mud and
Pure
filth.
shit.
Exactly. The roads were actually closed, so we had to go through the sewer system.
Yeah.
I got to know every rat in there by name.
They feared
My best
me.
friend, Jimothy.
Jimothy the Rat.
They respected me as a king.
I was the Rat King.
The Rat King.
The Scout is the Rat King.
You're not doing so hot, Ryan.
Yeah,
No,
you,
I'm not.
You can't die here though, right? There's no hazards.
Assuming
That's what you
there's
think.
some Goombas.
Are there Goombas? Oh, they're Goombas.
I think so.
So, I mean,
Well, listen, stranger things have happened.
running the flowers. There's probably coins there.
Ooh.
Unless you can catch them real quick.
Is this the only one you have to catch?
Yeah, I bet, right?
Should be.
Man.
There's definitely coins in that grass. If there's not, I'd be kind of shocked. Oh, maybe in here.
Get the one man.
You're annoying me not getting that.
No, go back.
we
Okay. We were both waiting until he got it to say something.
We were like, I was getting upset because I was like, why would you pass up a free guy?
Exactly. They just handed that stuff out.
They kind of do. In the old games, that's something different. Like the old games, like they were scarce.
Yeah.
They were like once per like every few like worlds,
Well, how old are we talking?
like the first game.
Okay, that makes sense,
There's
because
one in the first level that everyone knows about.
wasn't the first one supposed to be an arcade game?
I think so.
Yeah, so that makes sense, because then, like,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
they wouldn't want you to be able to beat the game too
shoot.
easily
Just,
I
like,
hit the mic.
Yeah.
by stocking up on
Sorry.
Yeah. You know what game kicks ass?
What?
Galaga.
them. Really?
I love Galaga.
I don't think I...
I'm pretty good at
Oh,
it.
no, I
too.
have played Galaga a couple
I
times.
attribute that to my dad though, because he's like really, really good at the game.
I'm saying. I feel like everyone's dad had, like, one arcade game that they
We're
kicked
super
ass
good
at.
Mine,
That's
my
called the
dad's-
80s, Cullen.
Yeah.
My dad was unmatched at Pac-Man.
My dad was pretty good at Pac-Man too, but he rocked at Galaga the most.
My dad actually used to, like, he used to work... I don't know where he used to work, but he used to work somewhere. And
My dad used to have a job.
I'm poor now. No, but across the street from where he worked, there was like this bar and arcade.
Yeah.
So for his lunch breaks, he'd go there, and he'd get a quarter, and he'd start a game of Pac-Man. His lunch break was 30 minutes, and if he hadn't died by the 30 minutes, he'd track someone in the bar down and have them keep the game going for him.
Really?
Yes.
How do you keep the game? Like, wouldn't they die eventually?
Eventually, but he's like, hey, I've got this game that's been going
I've
for
been
30
here for
minutes.
30 minutes.
Yeah.
Try your best.
Yeah.
Try and keep it up as long
So
as
it's
you
like
can.
a challenge more than anything.
Yeah.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine they died pretty early on though, because 30 minutes in the Pac-Man is a hell of a ride.
It is. He would do it though.
There is a limit to the number of Pac-Man levels you can play though.
Really?
Yeah, so the game is technically infinite, but because of hardware limitations, you can only go up to level 255 or 256.
That's
One
a
of the
lot.
two. After that, the game will crash.
The game will crash.
Yeah, you can't go past that because
So
Cullen realizing that like arcade game, console game, or arcade like box games can crash.
no, I know they can crash, but why would they crash from just simply playing?
the level the level number is stored at a 8-bit thing.
Mm-hmm.
8-bit storage,
Oh,
and
shit.
that only goes up to 255.
Oh, okay.
So any more than that, it would be an integer overflow.
I don't think you're gonna make it, little buddy. Oh, okay. Gravity, cool. Wow, I learned something. So does
Yeah.
that mean that's how you technically beat Pac-Man?
Is getting
You get through all 256 levels?
yeah,
Wow.
which would probably be impossible by normal standards, unless I don't know. I don't know if a human could do it. But
Are they programmed to get harder and harder?
I think I forget. At some point, the power pellets just stop working.
Here, take over for me, Cullen.
Like
You
you, pick
sure?
it up and they like it won't.
Are you gonna
turn them.
try and go to sleep?
I will be taking a silent nap for about 10 minutes.
You
And by
bastard.
10 minutes,
He's gonna
I mean,
go to
like
sleep.
5 seconds.
He's not gonna wake up.
To be fair, I was up at 5 a.m. today, and I went to bed at 1.
Boo-hoo.
My life is like a video game.
But wow, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
That's such a funny quote.
My life is like a video game.
Try hard. So
Although-
funny.
I suppose life does have some video game-like scenarios.
Have you ever been like walking and then like
Sometimes.
oh yeah, I do that sometimes too.
I know, right?
But like, have you ever just been walking and then you think you like encountered a glitch in real life? Have you ever like encountered a glitch in real life?
I don't know if I personally have.
You haven't? I have.
What? Tell me about it.
Have I told you about the dupe glitch that I found?
No.
Well, I didn't find it on my own. It was me and Red's brother. We
Ah,
were going
yes.
to McDonald's, and we ordered our food, and we went up to the window, and they gave us the wrong order. But like,
Uh-huh.
there's that policy where like they're not allowed to take back food that's already been handed out.
Right.
So, but we had already grabbed it, so they couldn't take it back. So they gave us that for free. They gave us the wrong order for free on top of our own order. So yeah, we discovered a duplication glitch at McDonald's. That was pretty cool.
So, but isn't it? You couldn't rinse and repeat that, could you?
It's hard to execute. You have to pull up at a certain frame.
Oh, at a certain. Oh, okay, I see.
It's
I
a
see.
frame perfect glitch. We just got lucky to find it.
But hypothetically, then you could repeat it.
Yeah, if you did it in the exact same way.
What is this guy's pattern?
I know. Where'd he go?
I can't even hear him. There he is.
Yeah, you like dipped for a second. There he is.
I can't.
What? Oh, he's right there. I see him.
Come on. I just have to get close enough to do the thing. That's not good. That is bad.
You threw yourself at that thing.
Okay.
Ryan talks in his sleep.
No, like,
Ryan likes to be semi-lucid.
it's not working.
There we go. I
Gosh.
got you. I finally
Bastard.
discovered your pattern.
That guy, why was that so confusing? He would like go in one and then like disappear and like just pop out somewhere else.
Bro
I
was
swear.
he was all over the place.
He was in like 3 places at once.
Oh, wait. Aw. Where's
don't-
the pointer?
You think you could choose it?
Well, there's pull stars there.
Yeah, I know, but you could. I don't think you can. Like, you can't get the pointer out when you're on a thing. Oh no, you definitely can.
Yeah.
I don't think that would work though. They probably
Or-
thought of that.
But you're supposed to be able to go there.
Yeah. Oh wait.
There's pull stars.
Are you supposed to be able to grab? Is that like a secret?
Yeah, it's a secret. It's optional.
Oh.
But there's pull stars and a launch star. But the pointer, it's still not showing up. How do you make it? There we go. Dang.
I don't think you were pointing at the thing.
Well, I had to press R to make it appear. You have to recenter it. If I had only done that, we could have found a secret.
Damn.
Start the episode over.
Restart. Scrap it all.
Huh?
Ryan, we're
Sorry.
restarting the episode.
Yeah,
Why?
because I said so.
Okay.
There was another thing on the other side.
There is. I wonder if it'll give me a... I hope it gives me a coin.
Nope.
No.
There was a third one though.
There was?
I think so.
I think you're tripping.
No, there wasn't.
No! Wow, I'm sorry. I
Let's
doubted
go.
Huh?
Oh, you can jump on those guys. Yeah.
you. Mason, I will never doubt you again. From now on, you have my implicit trust.
Let's go. That's a lot of power.
It is. There's a lot of power behind the word implicit.
Implicit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I trust you implicitly.
I don't think I'd ever trust someone 100%. I'll always be like a tiny bit skeptical of somebody.
Really?
Yeah.
Of-
Just in the like even if that chance is like 99 to like 1, like it's I don't think I'd ever like trust someone 100%.
What if God himself?
Well, how do I
came
know
to
it's
you?
then I wouldn't trust myself. I'd be like, wait a minute, I'm probably hallucinating. Or
So you don't even trust yourself?
I like to think I do, but if I saw something like that, I would start to doubt myself a little. I'd be like,
Really?
now hold on a minute. Unless like it can verifiably prove.
How do you prove that God is real?
So if like God came down and like to everybody, and everybody saw this, everybody, and was like, "Hey, I'm God," and like he'd like prove that he was God by like doing some impossible.
By doing some really cool kickflip.
Yeah, then I would believe it.
Dude, if God came down and did a kickflip, I'd be... Oh,
That's the
hold on
second
first.
coming.
I would be on fire for Jesus.
That's
Heck
the second coming.
Oh, Major
this guy.
Burroughs.
That-
What a
yeah.
great boss.
What's his name again?
Major Burroughs.
Major Burroughs.
Wow. Whoa, hey buddy, you're supposed to stop when I ground pound.
He only does that when he's above.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I should have saved that.
There's more on the ground. You're fine.
What a ludicrous thing to do.
Plus, you have the 6 life.
Boink. I do have the 6 life.
Well, yeah, but
You know, one
He's
thing.
incoherent.
One thing I never really... He is incoherent. I never liked how the tutorial hit counts as one of the boss's hits.
Oh, you think it's like cheap?
I do think it's cheap.
Yeah. Because it's like, it kind of gives you that hit for free.
It does.
And now watch, he's gonna get angry.
Like, all Mario bosses are 3 hits, but that first hit, he was completely unarmed.
Where did that rule of 3 hits come from?
I don't know. 3 in general is just kind of a...
It's a nice number.
It is. Some even say it's like a holy number. You know.
Yeah, like the Trinity.
We were just talking about the G-Man.
The big guy upstairs?
The big guy in the sky.
Yeah.
So yeah, 3 is a special number.
Yeah, well, I think it's just like 3 has probably a lot of cultural significance. And that's probably why it's a lot due to religion.
It also has a lot of like psychological significance.
Well, there's the rule of 3s in acting. Or in story writing, where like a group of three like characters or actors or whatever is generally more considered like more humorous or often just better than any other number of people.
Guess how many of us there are?
No way.
There's 3 of us.
Woo.
Well, also there's in psychology they say in order to commit something to long-term memory, you have to recite it at least 3 times.
How many stars do we need to reach the end? 50?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Okay, I'll let you. We'll do one more before we.
How long is this recording?
I will check.
But yeah, they say you have to recite something at least 3 times to commit it to long-term memory.
Yeah, one more.
Alright, one more Gusty Garden.
We'll finish off Gusty, I guess.
Yeah.
Sweet. I kind of napped through most of that conversation, I'll be honest.
Yeah, you were saying things.
You were talking.
Did they make
contributing.
sense? Not really.
I was contributing.
I wish I talked in my sleep more.
I don't know. I kind of like that I don't talk in my sleep.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think it'd just be funny to like hear me say random shit.
It's
although-
weird.
I have been like remembering my dreams way more now. So I don't know if I want to talk in my sleep anymore.
Yeah, you don't want people to hear the things you dream about?
Not particularly.
I suppose that's fair, cuz like
People know I'm a freak.
you
I don't
still
care
you,
anymore.
you still lucid dream, right? You still on that?
I want to try. I haven't learned. There was one part. There was one point in.
Hello?
Where was it? It was like a few months ago or something, where I actually did become lucid, but it was only for. It was at the very, very end, and it was for only for like 2 seconds or so. But I was still dreaming, and I was aware.
Huh.
Yeah, you gotta get all those for it to happen.
For what to happen?
Let me see.
The secret. I don't know. Oh, that?
I don't know.
Is it not the hidden star?
I don't know what star I'm going for, dude.
Alright,
Hit that
kill
one.
that piranha.
It's that guy.
I'm back now, so
Yeah.
I'm good.
My
Yeah.
problem with dreaming, my dreams always like they scare the shit out of me a lot
Why do they
because
scare you?
in my dreams
I know what we're going for.
I'm capable of making conscious decisions in my dreams, right? But no matter how hard I no matter how hard I try, I cannot become aware of the fact that I'm dreaming.
I can't. Like, I kind of just
You
go.
just
where my
need to
dreams
process
tell
the
you.
logic of whatever's going on.
That's a
you
whole
need to
part of
learn to
lucid
do
dreaming.
that.
Is
You need to learn to do that in your daily life.
constantly
too.
questioning your reality.
But
around
it
you.
always feels so real to me.
No,
Oh,
yeah.
I know,
Well,
but you need to start
dreams
doing
always-
that in your normal day to day.
Yeah, that's a big part of learning how to lucid
You need to
dream,
run
actually.
straight to that
Yeah,
golden chomp,
you need to get
and then I can take the controller back if we want to play Salmon Max or Hollow Knight or whatever. I guess Hollow Knight's Cullen series, really.
I guess. Yeah, the golden chomp. Is this like the normal star? Because there's still one star that we haven't done.
Sweet.
If you think you got time, you can go back for that other one too.
I don't know. We'll see.
We also need to set up the Dropbox tonight.
But yeah, I'll wake up from a dream and I'll be like, oh, thank God, I really didn't start a war with alpacas.
I often wake up.
See, that's some stupid shit, man.
Listen, dreams are stupid. They often don't make sense.
Sometimes like good stuff will happen in dreams, so and I'll wake up and like realize that it's not real and be like, damn.
Everyone has dreams they wish were real.
Yeah.
Dang, I didn't shake Obama's hand.
I'm saying, bro.
I'm here with Ryan McKelvey.
You mean Obama's not my stepfather?
All right,
Dang
Ryan,
it.
you are yourself, and I am Obama. And we're meeting.
Mr. Obama,
Hello.
how are you today?
Hello, Ryan. I am doing well.
That's great, Mr. Obama.
Do you by chance have any apple juice? I'm really thirsty.
What are you doing here? I told you to stay in the basement. Why do you always come up when I have friends over?
I'm sorry, Mr. Obama.
Don't mind him. That's my twin brother.
Obama.
Bobamba.
Babamba.
Bobamba.
La Bamba.
He's from Hawaii.
He's from Hawaii.
Exactly. That's never mind. Oh, that was I almost made a really bad joke. I'm so glad I caught myself because I almost accidentally made a really bad joke.
I don't know what you're about to say, but
okay. My problem is that I think of something funny, right? I'm like, oh, I'm gonna say that. And then if I take 2 more seconds to think about what I'm saying, I'm like, oh wait, that's actually really bad.
Killing us, that's not good. That's gonna get me fired.
I'll tell you guys what I was gonna say later, because you'll see that like it would seem innocent at a glance, but then when you take the time to like think about it, it's like, oh wait, that could be interpreted horribly.
I don't know.
Language is funny. There's a lot of different ways you can interpret things.
I'm really into language, but I'm more into like language learning more than the like stuff like that. But I still think that's pretty neat.
Did you guys know, like here's a good example. The sentence, I never said I stole money, it has a completely different meaning depending on which word you put the emphasis on.
Yeah.
There's, I never said I stole money. 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 I never said I stole money.
Yeah, language is weird like that depending on what you put
Completely different meaning depending on what word you stress.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I think a lot of languages have that sort of thing though.
I don't even get me started on Chinese.
Okay, buddy.
No, like the language. Same thing with Japanese.
I know.
Don't even get me started on Chinese.
I know 2 words I know 1 phrase and 1 word in Chinese, and that's it. And no, I guess 2 phrases in 1 word.
I don't know any Chinese.
I can say ni hao, which this is hi or hello. I can say wo ai ni, which is I love you, and bendan means idiot.
That's fun.
But so the thing with Chinese is it's a tonal language. So depending on how you say certain words, it can completely change the meaning.
Yeah, it's some bullshit.
I feel like tonal languages are very dangerous.
Yeah.
Because like,
If you're not a
Especially for
native
non-native
speaker,
speakers.
it could be rough because if you slip up, your sentence changes completely.
oh yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how many tonal languages there are though. I just know that's easily the biggest by far.
Yeah, but China's pretty big.
It's a pretty big country, so last I checked.
A big place.
Would you ever visit China? And for how long?
No more than a week.
Yeah, I think I'd cut it
a
off.
week.
If
Even
I
a
went
week's
at
a
all.
bit much to do.
I feel like I would pass it by and be like, this is nice, and then leave.
And he goes, I would rather go Hong Kong.
Why?
Did you just
Why?
jump off?
No, I went to the other side.
No,
where
no,
Gabby's turned off.
Mason, it's actually a speedrun strat.
Oh, yeah, no, this is the RNG manipulation, right?
Exactly.
To set up for the good RNG. I got you.
That's interesting.
What are those things supposed to be? Little blobs?
They're leeches. They suck the life out of you. Ryan.
I would hate to have leeches.
Dude.
Or
Oh,
any
nice,
parasite,
nice,
for that matter.
nice save. Yeah, parasites in general, scary.
Oh, yeah.
Soph's had a leech.
Yeah.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
That's not something I ever want to experience.
I'm very
Just,
fortunate because
the
like
knowledge that something is like actively draining me is
Oh, yeah.
like scary.
well, I mean, the fact that you're being drained for me isn't the scary part. Because like, you know, what's an ounce of blood to you?
A lot. I just don't like the
An
feeling that
ounce?
something is living off of me.
An ounce is quite a bit.
Listen,
Colin goes, what's
It's
a
not.
pint? What's a pint of blood between friends?
because like 8 ounces is a cup, right?
A cup of blood is a shit.
That
ton
is
of
a
blood,
lot.
Cullen.
No, not a literal cup. I don't think. I think-
Yes, it is.
A cup is like, I don't think you're.
1 cup of blood. That is a shit
So
ton of blood.
one
That's a lot of blood.
that's a lot of blood, but 1 ounce would be an eighth of a cup.
Still, I
Whatever,
don't
bro.
want anything like feeding off of my essence.
For me, the worst part is that a lot of parasites like leeches and such and ticks
disease.
carry disease.
Yeah, that's a big, cause like
Bye, guys.
mosquitoes,
Time to run.
malaria, like is probably I think the deadliest
Nice job.
disease in the world.
I think so. Yeah. I don't know that. Fact check maybe, but yeah.
It's up there, I know.
3,